Alright, welcome back everybody that's watching this. So this is going to be my third upload. This is technically starting week 4 of nursing school, so I decided to stop calling these uploads, week 1 and 2. Since this is technically week 4 and this is my third upload, I just don't want to get it confused for myself. I'm just going to kind of try to focus videos more on what I'm learning at that given time, so then it doesn't get confusing for anybody else as well. So later today I get to go to the hospital and finally do some flu shots. We're doing the flu shot clinic there, so I get to do intramuscular injections for flu shots. That'll be a lot of fun. It's finally some real patient interaction kind of stuff. And that kind of goes with what we went over today in theory. We went over and kind of discussed like the clinical judgment model and how to assess patients properly from a nursing standpoint. And we actually got kind of like a little case study that they want us to look at over the next few days and kind of really dig in deeper to it, and maybe get some informational material to give back to this parent of this patient. So basically it's a family just moved here from out of town, so you don't have that patient interaction history, so this is your first time assessing this patient. There's kind of a lot of things that are pointed out on here that they're worried about, eating habits, nutritional status, kind of all that stuff. So that was my big things of this for so far, is just making sure they have the proper nutritional education for a young preschool age child, because I have preschool age children and it is hard to get them to eat healthy food, and it is hard to get them to want to eat healthy food. But it's one of those things, where the more they see you doing it, the more they're going to do it. And if you make sure you all sit down for dinner at the same time and you all eat dinner together as a family if you can, that really helps them want to do better with eating. If it's all broken and staggered and you have the TV on while you're eating, it's all going to hinder that development. And so that's kind of the education that I'm going to look at. And there's also some other things too that are kind of concerning on here. Like I said, it's a case study that they want us to look into. So it's he had really low BMI for his age, in the 1 percentile, so that's all kind of concerning too. And that's where it's, for me, it's the nutritional education, making sure they're eating the right food, the right amount, getting adequate portions of each food to help them develop into a healthy child. So I'll probably do a little bit more of that after I go do my flu shots, and I'm going to continue this video after I go do that, because that's actually my first real clinical experience other than doing the vision screenings with the young kids, which was awesome. I love little kids and that was really fun. So this is actually going to be, we're going to be administering flu shots to employees of the hospital, to elderly people, so this is going to kind of be a better demographic of patient care. So I will get back to this video once I get done with that. Okay, so finally I'm back and can record another vlog. It's been basically 2 weeks almost since I started the beginning of this video, and I went and did flu shot clinics and all that stuff. I actually got sick right after we did the flu shot clinics, and I went home, and I just felt horrible over the weekend, and then we drove up to Portland and did some stuff with our kids, and then came back and just had a really busy week. So it's now I'm into week 5 already. And we did our flu shot clinic last week and it was awesome. I mean, everything went smooth. We did some flu shots at the hospital. We did some flu shots on campus with the students. The students tended to have a lot of more questions than the people from the hospital. So they would ask you things like, getting the flu vaccine, is it going to make me sick? If I have a fever, is that because of the vaccine? All that kind of stuff that kind of gives you the chance to answer those clinical questions that maybe you might not get in the hospital setting. So prior to the beginning of week 5, we had to do some preparation for health promotion topics, and my group's topic was actually doing nutritional education in one of the elementary schools here in town. And it was actually a really cool experience. We got to go around to different classrooms. We did kindergarten, 2nd grade, 4th grade, and we kind of did some nutritional education, the benefits of eating various food groups. We kind of used the Choose My Plate. We made a game out of it, and it was really fun. It was cool to interact with all the kids. So now, next week on Monday, we actually have our first midterm, and tomorrow I have simulation for, simulated motivational interviews. Basically just interviewing a patient for why they're here, asking all the open-ended questions, doing positive affirmation, all that kind of stuff. So that's for sim tomorrow, and then Friday I have scenario testing. I think we're getting just checked off on basic skills, vital signs, turning people, getting patients up out of bed, even maybe doing some small skin assessments. And then Monday is my first midterm. So It's been a very busy week with, you know, doing the health promotion project and then doing simulation and then doing scenarios and having to prep for a midterm. But everything's going good. Everything's going great as far as that's concerned. I just need to study hard and do good on the midterm. But yeah, so I did see that there was some more views on both of my first videos. Like I said before, I appreciate the views. I appreciate the support. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me and I will answer them the best I can. I plan to keep this vlog going, like I said, throughout the entirety of nursing school, but things happened like last week when I got sick and I tried to record another video and I was just congested and I felt horrible, and I was like, there's no point, there's no reason, and as a healthcare professional I don't feel like I should be recording videos when I'm sick anyways. So if you have any questions, like I said, go ahead and post them on here and I'll try to answer them to the best of my abilities. I need to study for midterms, and wish me luck.